Debt in the UK is a widespread issue and it affects a large part of the population. Almost 27 million people in the UK are struggling with debt, which is more than half the adult population. So, if you're one of them, don't worry, you're not alone. But how much debt is considered too much? It's estimated that around 9 million adults owe debts between £2,000 and £10,000. However, this figure is dwarfed by the number of people who owe debts as high as £100,000. The most common type of debt in the UK is a credit card debt, and many people wonder how much is too much. Debt and income often go hand in hand, and it's a good indicator of whether you have too much debt. To determine this, you can compare your debts to your annual income. If your debts are more than 40% of your annual income, it may be a sign that you have too much debt. It's also essential to understand the different types of debt that you might have, including good debt, bad debt, and toxic debt. So good debt is a loan that has a low or fixed interest rate and it's used to purchase an asset that increases in value, like a house or a business. Bad debt is a loan with a high or variable interest rate and is used to purchase something that decreases in value or is used up, such as personal loans for holidays, cars, or high-interest credit card debt. Toxic debt is a loan that's expensive. It has a long repayment period or requires collateral, like payday loans or loans that require your car as collateral. To figure out your debt load, you can use some general guidelines. If your debt's less than 36% of your annual income, it's considered affordable. If your debt's between 36% and 42% of your annual income, you could pay it off in a snowball method. That's meaning that you pay off your smallest debts first. If your debt's between 43% and 50% of your annual income, it's considered too much and you should consult a credit counselling agency such as Step Change, National Debt Line or Citizens Advice. If your debt's over 50% of your annual income, it's considered high risk and you may want to seek professional advice and consider debt solutions like bankruptcy or IVAs. According to reports, people usually start worrying about the debt when it exceeds £6,000. It's also reported that 1 in 6 adults would start worrying about the debt when it exceeds £10,000. This seems to be the threshold when people realise they have too much debt. However, this varies from person to person and their unique circumstances. If you're struggling with debt and need advice, there are several organisations that can help, like Christians Against Poverty, Debt Support Trust, National Debt Line and Step Change. Something else that might work for you is having a full understanding of debt solutions available in the UK. It's wise to get a good handle on them because there are pros and cons to them all. You'll have to qualify for some of the options. Now, some stop creditors chasing you, while others can write off some of your debt and lower your monthly repayments. Below this video, I've linked to a form on my new website and it's got a few multiple choice questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe? At the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with all the information you need. So click the link below, go and check it out and let me know how you get on.